Good morning and welcome back to A Life Worth Living. I'm Frederick Roth, and I believe that God has a plan and purpose for everyone, and I have a message of hope to show you a life worth living. This morning we're in Deuteronomy chapter 18, and in this chapter God outlines a couple of very important principles, and one of them we're going to talk about, and that is voices. God mentioned that he was going to speak to Israel through the voices of prophets, and to also instructed Israel as to how to know if someone was a true or false prophet. Excuse me. And basically the principle is this: when you hear a voice, you need to know that you have the right to ask them to prove what they have said, to prove that they are actually giving you the right information, to prove that they are connected with something great. And this principle is amazing for anyone that's trying to succeed in life, whether it's through business or just home or whatever. If you're talking to someone, they're giving you advice, ask them to prove it. Ask them to show you the evidence that they have been there, done that, and got the t-shirt themselves. See, so often we listen to all the voices around us, and there are millions of voices that go through our heads. Our world is filled with people that are willing to throw out advice, but there are very few people that actually have the experience to back up the voice. And that is important. If we're going to follow some advice, if we're going to enter into a different way of doing something because it looks great and it feels great and it seems to be doing this and that, check the source. Ask them to prove it. See, there was two things about a prophet. Number one, if what he said came true, he's most likely a true prophet. If what he says doesn't come true, he's most likely a false prophet. If what he says comes true, but it leads you away from the laws of God, he's a false prophet. See, sometimes we will get involved in situations where the information is good and it does work. But if it takes you away from your purpose, if it takes you away from your end goal, it's not right for you. Try the source, see if it works, prove it, and then does it line up with your purpose, what God has asked you to do. If all that lines up, go for it. If not, scrap it. Now get out there and live a life worth living. God bless you. Have an amazing day.